So after yo-yoing back and forth and back and forth with my weight again, and also being an exercise physiologist helping other people improve their health and fitness, I've learned that there's 7 things which are often overlooked and forgotten about, which make the whole process of losing weight and getting fit so much harder than it actually needs to be. All of this can be easily avoided if you're just more aware of these 7 mistakes which I've already made. Have you ever said no to something because you're on a diet? For some reason, when you're on a diet, it feels like this phase in your life where you can't really eat anything enjoyable, and that sucks. I used to think I couldn't eat white rice because it was somehow unhealthy because of the god tier brown rice, which is not very true at all. And I couldn't even eat some of my friend's birthday cake because carbs and sugar were bad for you, right? Let's just set things straight. The only difference between dieting and healthy eating is one thing: how much you eat. Aim to get nutrient-dense foods 80% of the time and give yourself leeway to have whatever food you want 20% of the time. Remember, it's not about those one-off occasions where you smash a whole bag of chips. It's about what you do most of the time. I personally don't track my food because it feels like I sort of get boxed in sometimes, so I've sort of found like a way to sort of get best of both worlds. The problem with not tracking or weighing your food is that it's really easy to underestimate how much you eat in a day, especially if you're someone who's never tracked their food before. For example, there's times where I'm pretty heavy-handed with like the oil and the sauces that I use, and those calories can add up. And what I think is like a cup of rice might actually be a cup and a half, and those calories add up as well. So what I've been doing and what I've been telling my clients is every so often, maybe once a week or once a month, you want to sort of track how much you eat in a day. Eat as you normally would because you want to see whether or not you're eating too much or too little. When you think of weight loss, 2 things come to mind: food and exercise. What's often overlooked and underappreciated is managing your sleep and stress, which are all one of the best tools for weight loss. So if you think about life, there's 3 main areas: health, wealth, and relationships. If you're not managing your stress and you're sleep deprived, these 3 areas are all affected, and eventually your weight. So if you're looking after what you eat and how much you exercise, great, keep doing that, but also don't forget about the 2 most important areas, which are sleep and managing your stress. This one gets a bit iffy because it can get a little bit obsessive, but I think it's really beneficial to weigh yourself daily because it gives you more of an accurate measurement and a better trend line of how your weight's doing. What if the day before you have like a really big meal, or maybe you had something with a bit more salt? And that's why having those daily check-ins can give you a better overall and more accurate picture of how you're doing and how you're progressing. So the first few times that I yo-yoed back and forth with my weight, a big reason for that was because I didn't have anyone to keep me in check. Accountability, or in this case, social accountability, is great, but not to add pressure for you to get the job done, but it's to keep you in check. It's when those times that you've fallen off the wagon and you need to get back up, accountability is awesome for that. It might be hard to find someone that you can sort of rely on and you might not feel comfortable, and that's perfectly fine, I get that. I'm like that too. So there's a few subreddits where you can sort of find someone to help you keep accountable. I think there are also some apps as well, but if you want, you can always reach out to me, just send through a message. Yeah. There's a lot of focus on under-exercising and not working out enough, which is just as important, but over-exercising to the point where it's unsustainable is also a mistake that I've made. If you're waking up super early and working out for like 3 hours at a time, because of that, you're not able to spend time with your friends, family, now it's like sort of messing up everything else. It's not gonna work. The point I'm trying to make is you don't have to do so much. Exercising and working out, it's meant to be something sustainable and something that you can do for the long term without much stress. So find a routine or an exercise program which best suits you, because that is where the magic happens. It's absolutely not. Obviously, there's a lot of us who don't want to be in this situation. That's fine. I am in the exact same boat as you. But this whole weight loss process or journey, it's all about discovering your own patterns as a person. It's all about figuring out what exercise routine and schedule best suits you. It's all about figuring out how and what to eat to best suit you. It's not about just losing weight. It's more than that. It's becoming a person who's healthier. It's becoming a person who lives a healthy lifestyle. And that's how we should see this whole journey. By the way, all the stuff like this, like, improving your body, improving your workouts, building better habits, it's all part of my visual newsletter. It's about a 5-minute read. I do recommend you to sign up to this because it is free as well, and I send it out weekly. So yeah, do sign up. So right now, if you're looking to exercise more, you should watch this video because I found 3 ways from the experts to help you sort of, hack your way there. Bye.